Wrapping up, we'll look at the next Black Stars will be games actually will be versus Chad and Madagascar. But today we saw one player we've been pursuing for a while get the winner.
Callum Hudson-Odoi
versus the league leaders, Manchester City. Callum Hudson-Odoi is having a good season. He scored a winner versus Liverpool as well. This season has been quite good for him. Should we reignite that conversation?
I think basically the player himself does not need the Black Stars at this point. He needs to just get his head down and keep improving because he has declined in terms of the levels we saw him at the beginning of his career. He was on the verge of signing from Chelsea, playing at the highest level, winning the Champions League. Then there was a time Callum Hudson-Odoi was one of the hottest young talents in English football. So, and now he's no more there. His level of like attractiveness in the transfer market, or maybe his price tag, and also his value has reduced. And he wants to bring back that. He wants to improve upon himself, get some consistency. And I think if he gets that going, basically he will be able to get his mind down and decide as to whether he can play for the Black. Because I feel like he has been to the country so many times. And this conversation of him representing Ghana has come up so many times. And he has also boldly claimed his affiliation to the country. Ghana. And if you look at conversation, even Independence Day, there was a video that was circulating where Ola Aina was asking him to say Happy Independence Day in Chi. And so basically he's so everybody known him basically now I feel like he's known to be a Ghanaian. But as whether he decides to play because the Black Stars right now is not a team that's attractive for so many people to come and play. Yeah. And you don't even qualify for the AFCON. If you should have qualified for the AFCON, basically maybe it would have been a different whole issue altogether because a lot of these players would have wished to play at a major tournament.
Yeah, for Ghana.
Which Carragher will now agree.
He turned down Ghana at a World Cup. At a freaking World Cup. So I don't know what will make him come back to play for Ghana.
But I feel like the reason why he turned down Ghana that time, he wasn't at a good place in his career. He wasn't basically.
He didn't feel he deserved it.
Very good, and he wasn't consistent at the club level. Now he's he's scoring here and there. He's consistent. Nottingham Forest are one of the most exciting teams in the in the English Premier League at the moment. So if he's playing at the highest level next season, hopefully they qualify for the Champions League. He's playing regularly. That confidence will come back, and he might decide, or even if England can even come calling back at him because of the quality he still possesses. Thomas Tuchel has worked with this young lad before. So if Tuchel comes in and says, you are playing so well, you are in the Champions League now, playing at the highest level, you feel like you're under one of the young, you've still got that quality to represent England. The option we presented to the table, again, it's up to him. It's up to him to decide whether to represent England or not. But I feel like he's now focusing on himself, building that consistency. And as time goes on, he might decide very soon. But it's just up to him. It's not up to the FA anymore. I feel like...
I also feel like he was not ready to play for Ghana when he was probably not at his best, and Ghana were in a good position with the World Cup and all that. He, along with Eddie Nketiah, held out and got the call out to England. He decided to hold out. He's picking up his form once again. If England does call him, I'm thinking he'll be inclined to go with the Three Lions. What do you think?
He's still an English player.
Yeah, so
basically,
the fact that he turned down Ghana at a time when he wasn't so good and Ghana were willing to gamble on him, and now that he is good in a form where he can command probably a sub bench in the England team, I don't think he will choose Ghana over England if it comes down to that.
If it comes down to choosing between the two, there's no way. There's no way. Even me. I will not even choose. Why will you choose this Blasters for England? There's no way anybody choose that. But however, there's something that might change because I feel like Chris Hughton was the person that could have done that transition
for him.
Yes, because most of the players that we had at that time, they had a lot of relationship with Chris Hughton. It was better. But unlike Otuado, unlike
Otuado, yeah.
It's not there like that kind of vibe is not there because Chris Hughton was pushing for a lot of these players to come and play for the Blaster. You saw the likes of Tyrone Ramsey coming at that time as well. So he was kind of, because he was also born in England, so he was kind of the link between the two. I feel like, but now that Chris Hughton is gone, and the Blasters, as compared to where we used to be in 2022, and he declined that opportunity to play at the World Cup. Yeah. And looking at where we are now, basically
we are not even going to AFCON.
He's not choosing the Blasters over England also.
So probably it will be time to forget the Ghana Black Stars pursuit of Callum Hudson-Odoi. It's time to close that chapter. Or you think the FA should go in hard?
No, the FA, they have a lot of problem. They shouldn't add. The FA needs to deal with certain basic things that would get us going. You see, I feel like this FA have done a great disservice to themselves because we went to the World Cup. That was one of the highest points ever. You could have kept that consistency. But after the World Cup, everything just went down.
Yeah. Spiral was crazy.
It was crazy as to how, as fast as, like, we just declined.
It was too bad.
It was too bad. Like, everybody thought, we had a young team that was
promising.
We went to the World Cup with a young coach and everything. So, basically, this team will be able to groom together, grow together, get the chemistry right, and we'll move on from there. And the team is looking like we've not even had...
Like, they've not kicked the ball before.
Like, it's so bad. Like, it's so
right
bad.
now, we have bigger problems. We have to develop our team. We have to stop saying we are going to chase this guy. We have to learn that players grow together, build a better senior national team. And that is an issue we have because people say that, you have these guys, you have those guys. Why are they not able to combine and play? It's not about that. It's not about putting them, the best of the best, together and just thinking that they'll play. It's not like they play week in, week out. They play every 4-5 months apart. And even that, they have just 2-3 days of training session. So we can't expect them to build a chemistry that if we had honed our talent here long enough, we had grown the players ourselves from the youth ranks, under 20, under 17, under 23, then they all come up like how Essien and Muntari build a form of telepathy together. I think we have to calm down. Yes, we can call on players of other nationalities, but let's find football philosophy, Ghana football DNA, which they call agroball, which I've not seen being implemented yet. I hope that we focus more on that. We have to focus more on that than focusing on bringing new players in. It's better if we have a system that works, foolproof. Then when we are bringing something in, a new player in, we know what to present to them, that this is what is going to work. And I think that's the way forward. Let us know what you also think in the comments section there.